kills two people, in fact, three people, barging into an office, killing two people. According to you, what safety and security parameters are lacking in the city of Bengaluru, particularly in and around offices? Because this is not the first time an incident of such nature has happened in residential and commercial areas in the IT capital.
Firstly, let me tell you, in fact, one of your reporter, when she was telling, when they were talking about this government and the previous government and all those things. So let me not get down to politics because, yeah, every new government comes, they keep accusing the previous government, but the law and order by and large is the same whenever the government comes, keeping politics apart. When we are talking about these kind of incidents, it has not happened for the very first time. It has been repeatedly happening many a times in Bangalore. But unfortunately, I would ask here the question to the police department: what steps have they learned from the previous incidents? Point number one. Point number two, if you clearly, when your reporter was reporting from there, she very clearly said it's a residential area and it is not secluded. So my point again goes back to the government departments saying that more or less there are a lot of these offices in the residential areas, which also hamper the security. Because again, people coming with couriers, this, that, many people coming in and going out. The neighbors are totally unaware about who's coming, who's going, and what's happening. That's another big issue what we have got. Because there is no proper regulations where the residential areas are away from the commercial areas. Because many of them, due to greed and due to situations, people have rented out their places for offices and other things, which is actually not right. And the government departments like BBMP have to put a strict check on these things so that residential areas remain residential. As far as the safety is concerned, see, my whole take is, yeah, whether the CCTVs are operative, whether we have any indications. And more than anything, I would want to tell that we as residents also are sometimes somewhere lacking this neighborhood watch, what we used to have earlier. Earlier, neighbors used to be very close. They used to know each and every person who is coming into the other's house, and we would keep a watch on it. Today, Bangalore being a metropolitan city and a lot of migrants coming in, and we do not know who the neighbors are. So these things are bound to happen. So what is the check which we are going to have in place is, yes, definitely strengthen our neighborhood, know each other, and then even the offices which are there, they should know their employees. Yeah, of course, I'm sure that they would do a better background check
All right.
from the
All right. Thank you, Mr.
time to go.
Rajashekhar, for